Hello everybody, Fearmy Games here, the next part of the Guild Wars Factions playthrough. We're back once again. For you it's been a week, for me it has been mere moments. Where we are now about to rescue the captured guardsman before we seek out that other brother guy. So, which will probably turn all the Umpah against us and we'll have to fight a way out, but still, it's okay. Apparently, those assassins really want to kill that Canthan peasant because they came right over here, not even bothering with us, and just went ham. Even more assassins are on the way. You know, this is very convenient for us because that means they're not getting the proper support from their back line. We're doing lots of damage now. I accidentally gave Guy the wrong ability. Gave Guy the splinter weapon when I meant to give it to Talon. You know. Just all around, we're doing amazing in this battle. If only all the other battles went this easy. I'm repositioning my spirit to try and make them better able to assist in the fight. Yeah, just marksmen left, so they'll be pretty easy to destroy at this point. And there we go. Last one defeated. He says, I'm in your debt. That was Imperial Guardsman Hansing. Let's get out of here before most of the Umpah come. I assume, are you going to follow us? Or are you just like pathing on your own? I feel like that's not the safest direction to go, sir. Just because I came from this way doesn't mean, you know, there's more Umpah this way, you know. Oh, okay, I'll leave you to it. I'll risk you again if I need to, but I have an appointment with somebody else to talk to. About stuff, of course. As I say, once we do this, talk to this guy, we'll do more of the Mayhem in the Market quest line. GG. No one lie, just having this quest line active is not that inconvenient, because I mean it does allow you to just walk past through groups of Umpah without any concern. I appreciate that. But apparently it's only the Umpah, specifically in this section, of course. And there is brother Tosai. We are here. Almost here. We are jogging, but not sprinting to your destination, sir. If you can call this a jog. I think it's a jog. Bujo sent you, you say. You must have impressed him. If you are indeed worthy of joining our ranks and gaining immeasurable strength, you must take the chalice of corruption and drink deeply of its bounty. So I can either drink it or refuse to drink it. So I can either drink it or not drink it. I'm going to, let's see. Oh, this is one where I wish I could do it. I'm thinking of drinking the chalice of corruption. That's usually just a bad thing, though. You know what? I can come back to life. I am the chosen. I will drink it to play along. Oh, chalice of corruption, impart your strength on this mortal. Infuse this fleshy shell with the strength and power that is your gift. To take this flesh and make it more than it is, as only you can. Take this flesh and make it whole. It's definitely a religious ceremony, man. The chalice of corruption has a very invigorating effect, does it not? Soon you will be one of us. But there's one last thing you must do. Your corruption is almost complete, but there is one final step you must take. Follow me into the depths of the Undercity to meet your new masters, if you dare. I fear nothing. Lead me to the Undercity. Either we will be found out and killed, or we will surprise them and kill them all. I don't remember this questline. I'm quite intrigued to experience it. Let's see, which direction are we going in? Well, it's north. Surprised it's that far away. Well, we were exploring the Undercity once again. Thankfully, we now have a very good understanding of how it works. Hey, look, there's brother. Wait, if we stop moving, will he follow us? It looks like he's following us. He's not leading us anywhere. Chalice corruption. Target suffers -2 health degeneration. This effect lasts until it is removed by Brother Tosai. Interesting, interesting. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Now those weren't hiccups; those are just burps. Burps from my lunch. This feels like a way to go, but I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not a way to go. At least not a way we can go right now. Does the brother go a different direction than us? Oh yeah, I guess we are following him because of that, or he's just very slow. But I mean, he seems to be running just fine. I think maybe he stops for us to wait. So maybe like waits for us to follow to make sure we don't fall behind or anything like that. That's my assumption now. I feel like last time I was here, there's more enemies. So I wonder if this quest kind of like opens the way to our destination. I expect to have to face combat before, but probably if I refuse the drink, we wouldn't be coming down here. An example of branching storylines. The healer's doing a good job of keeping nice and topped off. This would definitely be one where it's like having some health regeneration. Let's go like healing breeze or something. Yeah, but last time we were here, there's a lot of enemies. So this is definitely a quest thing that we're doing right now. Because I remember that fight tooth and nail for every step of the way. So we're going to wait here real fast for the coast side, because there's definitely enemies right there now. Apparently this resurrection shrine didn't activate when I walked by it. There we go. Just in case we die, we might as well not have that long of a walk. The sight of enemies reminding me of my potential in-game semi-mortality. Signative Rejuvenation is a very nice ability. It doesn't cost any mana, but has a 1-second cast time and heals the more damaged you are. It's a very nice, reliable button. Try going around. Oops, I canceled last second. Yeah, the Afflicted Monk aggroed. Tosai! Oops, I got the wrong guy there. Why did these guys have... We're so dumb. They literally stood in the fire and died for it. Now I died because of their foolishness. I am alive. Not mine, but definitely did a respectable amount of damage. I will not lie to you there. Weird. Oh, there's the plague one that was needed to be identified. I don't think that's at all useful, so I'm just going to salvage it. Okay. Be your new masters. Your strong bones and fleshy hide will be a worthy sacrifice. So, defeat the sickened Fa. That is a nice amount of damage that they just unleashed upon us. These guys definitely hurt. And my poor henchies are definitely doing a little bit worse for wear right now. I'm dead. Fudge. I got off one spear before I died, at least. The Blood Song is... Come on, Blood Song, you got this. Show him who's boss. The healer's too busy trying to keep people alive to actually deal damage. Yo, he resurrected me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're alive. Right, I'm falling back over here real fast. I'm gonna cast... Get some heal, get some spirits up. I'm gonna resummon my Blood Song real fast. Just to make sure that everything goes a-okay. So you were saying, Tosai. Why is Jinzo and Master Togo right there? What? Very strange. Oh, looks like we got more waves of enemies incoming. Wow. That mind burn, though. That mind burn hurts. Yeah, it looks like we're basically get flanked every time. Come on, finish him. He does a lot of damage. We can't just let him live. Why are my foolish henshies not realizing that? I will... Yeah, now I didn't even get healed there. And my spirits are dead too. Yeah, the Elementalist is the main threat of damage from the Afflicted. It's unfortunate that the one time where they needed to actually focus the same target as me, they don't. Very strange how their eyes very... what's the word? Inconsistent. Oh yeah, another group incoming. Looks like they might be too far out of range for everything. Yep, they just deleted that poor Ponaku there. Probably has like 60 death penalty and is getting damaged so many times now. Poor guy. Well, where are the rest of them? Where, oh where? There's the next group. Looks like one afflicted warrior. Yeah, with 2 afflicted warriors. Where's the rest of you? Looks like there's not a rest of you. Looks like one of them's already hurt. What happened? That's on it. That's kind of... Maybe there's maybe some Kappa or something, like, attack this group, so slow them down and kill some of them. Well, Brother Tosa, I'm still alive. What say you? Spare me, and I shall remove the effects of the chalice. Be warned, the Omphal will forever be your enemies. Those who drink from the cursed cup shall never know peace. I like how he still bows to me, though, as he cleanses me. So, why is Master Togo and Jinzo here? I'm curious. So, Jinzo, why does your name sound familiar? Who are you, Jinzo? I cannot escape the sense of death and decay. Make an end. Okay, Drum Queen. Remain alert at all times. While you're here in Caning City, Fearmy all games. For the scoundrels, thugs, and pickpockets have many places to hide here, and they'll be more than happy to take advantage of you. Well, thank you, Mr. Master Togo. Well, back up to the Wei Jun Bazaar, it looks like, since we... Apparently, he's been, like, sacrificing people to the afflicted. That, or he didn't realize who we were. Either way, not a good man. Not a good man at all. We could go that way, but we know that's not the way to our destination. So we're going this way. Hiccups. Hiccups are real. Alright. I won't lie though, it's quite enjoyable to just play through these quest lines, explore some things. Most likely, if we had chosen to not drink of the chalice, we probably would have to fight like waves of Ampha, I'm assuming. Or maybe that would consider like a failure. I don't know. It's interesting when they do some of the branching quests. Like there's actually, quests in Nightfall. I remember one where you can either choose to side with the annoying king or you can decide to go against him. And of course I chose to go against him because he was being annoying. So why would I help him when I can make sure those people who he's abusing and harassing don't die to him, I'll put that right there. One thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to think about what I need to clean up when I'm done with recording. It's kind of like, well, there's nothing really to clean up right now. The only thing I could was maybe doing, because I'm going to be moving in a couple weeks. So I'm tempted to start packing some things I know I won't need, like my books, my old books that I've already read on my bookshelf. I might pack those today before my girlfriend gets home. That way I could say we're one down, more to go, and that kind of thing. Back at Wei Jun Bazaar. Yep, all the Ampha are now enemies. We're gonna go do some problem solving. Yep, summoning my beautiful spirits. Ampha marksman defeated. This next group here looks to be pretty sizable, so we're going to try and avoid them if possible. Just because it'll take more time, but we don't need to go in that direction after all. Lin Tao and Sungfa. Collector and material, respectively. By material, like a material trader. Those guys are up above, so we're not going to be able to touch them right now. Another Canthan chest that I can't open right now. Looks like we got a sizable amount of Ampha surrounding us. So. Because they didn't immediately attack my henchmen, we're like, they seem friendly enough. Well, I'm the only one who knows the truth. They are a problem. Looks like we all just got blinded there. Very rude of them. Good thing I'm a caster and I don't need to worry about blind when it comes to my maximum damage potential. I heard the sound of arrows, but I'm like, so I checked my mini-map, I'm like, nope, nothing's around us, so sound must just travel quite far. Now, those poor innocents being brutally murderized. And I can't do anything for them. I think this is about where we came up before. I think this is where we got one of our quests. I think. Different quest. I thought, hey! Estian, you're part of Mayhem in the Market. I'll be right back. Don't worry. Where did I... That. I just realized I don't have my phone. I'll need to look for it after this video's done because I need to make sure I can answer the phone. I'm sorry, but we do not currently have any surplus medical supplies on hand. If the refugees need help, they should visit this ministry and fill out a request form 3056B. They're kind of in need of not dying. It is too bad there's a shortage of medical supplies for the refugees. The ministry might be able to help if someone was to complete the proper scroll of work. Jeez. Problem solving. Why do people continually bother me about medicines and cures? Speak to Guardsman Pa. He is responsible for our medical stores. If he has the medicine you seek, you may petition the case after all the appropriate scroll work is filled out in triplicate. Wow. Imperial assistance. I have told you that the Celestial Ministry cannot help you until you complete the proper forms. Look, if it will get you out of my hair, Speak to Imperial Guard Rantau. If there is anyone who might be able to provide supplies immediately, it is he. Now, go away. I'll ask him. There's, of course, I think there's one more quest. Maybe I was like a choice. Alright, well, there's more guards. We got sent on multiple different, like, routes. I'm going to talk to this guy real fast while I'm here. We're just getting the runaround. We're exploring all over Weijun Bazaar. You could say it's quite bizarre. It is now time to show what you have learned. This is the test, the true test of one's strength. These streets are strange and hard to navigate. To be honest, I feel less of an outsider here than I did back on the Jade Sea. I overheard some traders talking of the Luxons, and it seems that our nomadic ways have prevented the plague from affecting my people. Okay, Yoon, what do you say? Being back at home made me realize that the monastery wasn't all fun and games. There are people here that we can help using what Master Togo taught us. This is not a game anymore. I tracked down some of the plague creatures, but thought it best to keep my distance and observe them for a while, instead of rushing in like I might once have done. While I was waiting, I've talked with the Kurzik from Echovold Forest. He was saying that the war between Luxon and Kurzik continues apace. Old hatreds can burn for generations, eh? Now ain't that the truth? What do you say, Lucas? Who wouldn't require the services of a hero such as me? There was little else to do on Shinjay Island, so I figured I would come here. Looks like another opportunity for Lucas the Great. A bit full of yourself, aren't you, Lucas? Do you like the new title? I think it most befitting in such a great city. This adventure in Kanta will be just the thing to impress Danica. Master Togo just passed through here looking for Jinzo. Yeah, we just talked to him, actually. He had sent the two of us here to look into possible cases of this plague. But once Jinzo saw the destruction in this place, he went a bit crazy and ran off into the sewers. I would have gone after him, of course, but I have more heroic things to do. So, basically, we need to go back where we came from just a moment ago. Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let's go talk to the guardsman Pa while we're here. Mr. Pa, I think, is this way. If I remember my route correctly, Imperial Assistance will go over there. We'll go back over there later. And of course, Imperial Assistance will do that one. Going home, that's something else. Problem solving right here. That's where we're going now. We'll make our way down to where we need to go again soon enough. Soon enough. I think I want to talk to the Imperial Guardsman before I go into the Underdark. The Undercity. Since after all, that'll just reset all the enemies I've already killed, and which will make it take a lot longer to get what I need done. Though of course we're already taking a little bit longer to get what I need done since we need to kill these Ampha. Alright, well they're going to try attacking us through the wall here, so we're going to need to basically order our henchmen to move with us over here. The enemy may have the high ground, but we are okay. But we have spirits, and we just lost Bonaku again. He got kind of probably deleted by all the marksmen. Hopefully the healers will keep him alive this time. Talon, Silver Flame, need some of that. Looks like my spirits are doing a good job of keeping that assassin busy, but it'll be dealt with momentarily anyways. There we go. And there we go. Whoops, we still need to go this way though. Wait, no, we have to go up more and then down that way. Because we can never go exactly to our destination in this game. We always have to go up and around, down, and everything like that. Never in a straight line. Never. It's not allowed. Yep, I was right. Those Ampha would attack us. You get some splinter weapons out there. to finish them. Oh, wait, I just realized there's another assassin right there. Well, I'll spirit rift him real fast while I go pick up this cape that happens to be left on the floor. I don't know from who, but it's mine now. Mine now. Alright, we're almost to the final destination. In addition to finding where I left my cellular device, I'll need to also make sure. I think I left it in my car. In addition to that, it'll be nice to take a small little break in between recording this video and my next video. I'm giving Talon some damage. Definitely makes me think I might not take Hanaku next time when I can take a bow user for my primary source. I mean, he does some respectable damage, but he definitely is a bit on the squishy end of things. Hi, Guardsman Paul. I've been sent back to you. I don't know if it was for your quest or somebody else's quest, but I was sent to you. The plague is taking a severe toll on our beloved city. The people you see gathered here have been driven from their homes by the plague, and their numbers grow daily. Chichiro sent you, eh? For Thorn Devour salve? I would love to help, but I have none. The last remaining bottle was sold to a wealthy nobleman named Budo a few days ago, and the ministry has refused to order additional quantities. Something to do with the forced shortage intended to drive up the price. Perhaps Budo still has some left he would be willing to sell? Hopefully, but I'll have to go back around there to do it, and I'm already near where I need to talk to the Imperial Guardsmen. I have some pull with the Imperial Guards now because I help people. So that gives me, I help one of the Imperial Guardsmen, so I give me some extra pull. But I'm just very important. I'm very important. I'm curious if these guys will have these guys are all randomly named, so it makes you just want to see what they say. He says, "What a shock. Another day goes by and still no response for the ministry." That's Paoko. "I'd be more surprised if they did respond," says Manjo. "It's called sarcasm. I know they aren't going to respond to my pleas for assistance in investigating my destroyed store. I told you, your store was destroyed by floor book novels," says Ray. What the hell is a floor? This guy says, "What are you talking about? What is a floor novel anyway?" "I can't tell you that. It ruins the surprise," says Ray. I get the feeling it's Ray. Paoko, he's just rambling. I'd rather listen to him ramble than sit here and wait for nothing to happen. Well, sooner or later, we'll all end up dead, so you aren't waiting around waiting for nothing. You're waiting to die. Well, that's just depressing. He says, "You're just a bundle of optimism today, aren't you?" That was Paoko. "Just trying to keep your mind off the continued silence from our glorious ministry of paperwork." "So you keep bringing it back up. Don't you have a bridge to jump off of?" "But then you'd only have Ray here to talk to. I couldn't do that to you." These people. "Oh, sure you could." "The bricks are staring at me again, Ray. I think you need some help." Because on second thought, maybe I should jump off the bridge. Oh, so that was a funny little exchange there. The moment I saw their names, I'm like, they might talk and it might be very amusing, and thankfully I was right. Oh, I was not expecting that, but it was kind of funny. Looks like there's an alternate route down there if I wanted to. Maybe I'll do that next for some exploring later. Well, good luck, you three. Oh, good luck. Alright, let's see. Mantid drones. This is that, Mantid farm outside of, this is, Nafui Quarter, isn't it, or something? I don't remember. But I'll keep in mind that we're here. Grio Guard Rantoa. In times of trouble, the Emperor does his best to help the people of Kantha. However, with the widespread plague, even the vast resources of the Empire are stretched thin. The Celestial Ministry is passing the buck once again. Is that what you're telling me? I hate to let them do it, but I cannot let the people suffer. Here, take these supplies. I wish I could do more. Kaya, what say you? Of all the things to leave behind. No hurry to evacuate. I forgot my son's old, tattered bear. Now that the plague has taken my son from me, is all I have left of him. Please, kind soul, if you happen to run across it, will you return it to me? It may not look like much, but to me it is priceless. I will keep my eyes on it, good lady. Apparently, I went past that way, so I can very easily pick it up without even having to fight for it. Because I've already killed everyone in my way. So yeah, there's that. I was half expecting those guys who were talking to maybe spawn a quest for me to do something, but it was just a little bit of a nice little flavor stuff going on. Hi, Guardsman Paw, I have a delivery for you, special delivery. It's convenient. We're kind of going in back of the direction we want to go anyways, and I'll get the little stuffed bear, and then I'll continue on the main story quest. You have brought medical supplies. I'm so relieved. Thank you so much. Your efforts today will save many lives. I do what I can, good sir. I do what I can. And we're almost to the next step. So, once this is done, we're going to go back to Chitaru, and then we're going to go down this way back towards the Undercity to go where Jinzo is, and we'll probably this time have to fight the whole way there instead of, walking. Assuming I didn't misremember what's in the way. Hey, look, there's an old chest, probably where the bear is. Yeah, we'll go back because we're going that way anyways in the future, so I might as well just hold on to the tattered little bear and collect it another time. While we're walking to see Chitaru, we might as well clear some of our inventory space. I'm trying to basically retrace my steps while I'm only half paying attention to my destination. Looks like so far so good. Alright, so which one is it to Chitaru? Problem solving. No, that's Badu. Was it one of you? Maybe. I guess it was none of these where I need to talk to him again. I guess I just misremembered me having to talk to him again. So I guess we're gonna go follow the Mayhem in the Markets quest to the Undercity. So we'll just retrace our steps back that way. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like these guys are still hanging out. I think they're just here until I finish with the Mayhem in the Market. Before I go, I'm feeling a bit of an exploring mood, and I'm going to go up this way real fast, because mostly just because I want to, more than anything else. Wait, there's a quest here? I did not know that. I was like, I just want to see what's over here, because we haven't been over here yet, so, I just want to see it. But it does look like there's, a route that way to a quest. I think that's over there, isn't there? Luxury goods. Problem solving's over there. Yeah, we're almost there, too. These are hard times. Hard times indeed. This damnable plague has spread to all corners of the Empire, and we guards have been tasked with relocating refugees from the plagued areas. As if that were not enough to keep us busy. There has been a drastic rise in criminal activity. From what I have been able to gather, a thief named Wang and his ragtag group of thugs are responsible for much of the illicit activity. If you will assist us in dispatching Wang, I will inform the Emperor of your deeds. Wang and his thieves will trouble you no more. He's in the Undercity, apparently, so we'll be doing 2 things in the Undercity, not just 1. Budo! Wait, Budo the Exotic. What armor? What do you have? Ooh. I wish I knew about this, but that's fancy. It's exotic. Maybe I'll have to keep this in mind. I wish I could see how it looked. I definitely like the look of it. It looks like kind of has a similar design to this, but it looks fancier. Dang, I wish I knew this existed. Well, maybe when I want to make my next set, I will swing back around and pick it up. Because I would have no problem with that. Budo, Might you be able to assist us? Get away from me, commoner. There's no telling what kind of terrible diseases or parasites you carry. What do you want? It's a thorn devourer salve. I had some, but it did not work the way I hoped. You see, I mean, my wife and I have been experiencing some personal difficulties. A friend swore that thorns devourer salve would could help my inability. Needless to say, it did not work. Otherwise, why would I be standing here talking to the likes of you? With the bright side, I have not felt this energized in years. I'm afraid I don't have any left. Well, sir, happens to everybody. Maybe you should get your head out of your own ass and maybe it'll work better. So Pomu is someone I'll need to talk to as well. I'll talk to her in the same way I talked to the other one, where I'm going back in that direction. Yesterday, I rescued several children from these plague-ridden streets and took them to the district run by the Jade Brotherhood, where they would be safe from the plague. Unfortunately, one girl's parents claimed that I had kidnapped their daughter, and they have hired Ratsu, a well-known assassin, to kill me. If you will take care of Ratsu for me, I'll make it worth your while. I'll do what I can. I could say, sorry, that sounds like a personal problem. Sure, I will solve this assassination attempt for you, which apparently is in the same direction. Does he? Unless he moves. I'm assuming he doesn't move, because usually quests here don't move. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have moved an inch, so we're going to back to the sewers now. Now that we've done a little bit of exploring here, though, I kind of want to do a bit more. You know what? Screw it. Let's go up here and do his quest, because I just want to explore this direction. And since I'm already going over here, might as well do it while I'm there. I mean, this exploring already brought me an extra quest. Though technically you could say that I would have gotten it anyways, because I was going to go over there for Budo. But hey, that's just a buzzkill. And I don't appreciate you trying to buzzkill. Okay? I don't appreciate it at all. Honestly, considering how many side quests I'm... Oh my god, Well, hello there, Amfa. Fancy seeing you guys here. Gonna regenerate some spirits real fast. The Amfa Embrace and a Fig Tree token while we finish off the last one. Don't mind if I do. A Radiant. I might as well use that while I'm here. Oh, I can also get an attunement. I might as well do that too. So I think I've plenty of spares I can use. Wait a second! My leggings and my shoes are 30, not 60. Did I accidentally make... I did it again, didn't I? I did it again. Where I accidentally... I did it again. Where apparently I at least... Maybe... Did I run out of money before I finished? I had to rewatch the episode, apparently. So I totally thought I made a full set, but I probably made the full set like I thought. But it ended up, like, accidentally selling, like, 3 of them. Or 2 of them. Like, oh my, that's awkward. If that's the case, maybe I'll get, like, an exotic leggings. It looks like their conversation looped. Yeah, their conversation looped. Alright, well, milady, we're here with your book, with your bear. Since we're here anyways, I might as well gift it to you. I am a nice individual. Very nice indeed. Very nice. I do not have much to offer you, but I hope this, along with my eternal gratitude, is enough. That is more than enough. I'm glad to help you in these trying times, Kaya. I have time to kill an assassin. It'd be kind of funny if we complete this quest only to find out that Raiju actually was kidnapping those kids. That would be kind of awkward. Alright, Mr. Assassin. Like, actually, I do find it funny the assassin is actually an assassin. That's something I can appreciate. Say if him being like a ranger or something, he's actually an assassin. A shortage. I see. Thank you for your help for my old games. Perhaps I can find a ship to Kryta so I can acquire the salve myself. Well, you know, now that you mention, I am actually bound to inquire about a man who lost his family going to Kryta. Anyways, you know, maybe you might hit it off with him. You know, you're a beautiful young lady. He's probably still pretty strong, strapping young man. Or at least an older gentleman who can provide. Maybe you'll hit it off. I'll pass him your name. Okay. I'll be back. Oh, and just in case, his name is Brian. Okay, Brian is the name. If he happens to talk to you. All right, let's go. Backpedaling once again to see Saito for our reward. What does assist the guards do? Oh yes, that one is what we're going to do in a moment. We're running around Weijun Bazaar exploring Bonanza. Exploration Bonanza. That's what I was trying to say. Exploration Bonanza. I wonder if this is a way that I could take back to the Undercity. Most likely. Looks like it. Yeah, it looks like we could use that to the Undercity. Maybe I'll use that one. Get like a different route in. You know, even though it probably is a longer walk. But it's different. That's what's important. We're going to see new sites. You know, if we're going to explore all of Weijun Bazaar, I might as well explore all of Weijun Bazaar. Okay, if I click down here, will I actually? No, I won't. I was like, will the game register that I want to go that way? No, it will just go straight there. Not quite what I was thinking, but you know, happens to the best of us, I think. Happens to the best of us. Sometimes things just don't happen the way you want it to happen. I'm almost to the destination. Whew. I've officially been recording for just shy of 2 hours, and I was at work. We got a nice little half day today because it's the Independence Day weekend, and so while it's gonna be, I totally should have said it for the last episode. Happy 4th of July, everybody! I know it's gonna be like a week after 4th of July by the time this comes. Actually, no, this one's gonna come out the Friday after 4th of July. So still, happy 4th, everybody. Have a great Independence Day. America, fuck yeah. We may have problems, but still, it's okay. Ah, thank you. I do not know what I could have done without your assistance. Alright, back the way we came. Now, we are going into the sewers. Let's have assist the guards open. The reason why I kind of have that open is just because I know where we're going to see Togo since we encountered Jinzo and Togo, but we haven't seen where assist the guards going to be. Yeah, hopefully they're not that far off from each other, but there's a very real chance they're going opposite directions. Very real possibility. Yeah, I feel like this is the most explored, I think, Weijun Bazaar has on any of my characters. The only part I'm missing is right here, along the edge there. But I'm pretty sure I've explored everywhere else. And like maybe if I like hug that wall, I would like get there, but that's like extra levels of cartography that I don't think I'm gonna do. Let's see what is my cartography level. Oh, hiccups. Let's see. Cantha Explorer is 24% so far. Not too surprising considering there's still all of this I've yet to explore, but I think it's a good start all the same. I really wish like I did more random arena and stuff back when the game was more active, because when I did for random arena, it was like for PvP I did a lot of alliance battles and a bit of JQ. Very few random arenas or the like. Wait, I passed the turn I wanted to take. So I don't think I'll really, unless I get a group organized to like do like a big like 10 plus people like organized group for random arenas sometime, I don't think I'll be able to participate. Loon, oh, I literally like a split second before it finished, I walked away. Attack! And summon Shadow Song, Blood Song. Panaku just got deleted by those traps. Jeez. Poor Panaku there. Oh. He got murdered. You know, he's the one talking about being all edgelordy and killing people, but he's the one who dies the most. I've got the 90 gold, and we're continuing along our path. Unmurdered peasants, I'm presuming down below. Let us find out. Yep, unmurdered Canthan peasants. Good, good. Nice to see it. That guy's like just sitting and relaxing. Just hoping, trying to get his mind off of the starving stomach through some meditation practices. Hi guys, now that we've arrived, I'm about to arrive through the Undercity, I'm going to have to end this episode here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, smack that like button down below. Subscribe to see more of my content, and I will see you guys, for me, just a moment, but for you, it shall be yet another week. Take care, everybody. Bye.